5 defensive midfielders Barcelona should be trying to sign this summer. For the last 15 years, Busquets' metronomic vision and control have been integral to Barcelona's identity. His loss is a huge one, which is perhaps only exceeded by Lionel Messi's exit. Manager Xavi has spoken openly about the importance of signing a new defensive midfielder this summer. Ike Gundogan has arrived to bolster further forwards, but at the base of midfield, questions remains. While Frank de Jong can take the role, the Dutchman would be wasted in such a position, and so Barcelona should be looking to dip their toes into the transfer market, although their awful financial situation will severely limit their options. With all that in mind, here are 5 players Barcelona should be looking at. A cheap plug and play option would be 31-year-old Oriol Romeu, whose release clause of under £10 million immediately takes him an appealing prospect. Romeu spent this past season shining at the base of Girona midfield that was among La Liga's most exciting, and while he might not be a perfect replacement for Busquets, there is no denying he can do a job at a higher level. At 31, he would be a short-term solution, but Barcelona may actually prefer that. After all, finding the right player for this role is crucial, and there is no point rushing this decision if the perfect candidate is not currently attainable. As for La Masia graduate Romeo already knows the DNA of the Barcelona and is one of a limited number of options who wouldn't need time to get up to speed. The World Cup was perhaps the best thing to happen to Sofyan Amrabat, as the Morocco star used the globe stage to raise his profile tenfold. After impressing in Qatar, Amrabat's performances have continued to attract plenty of praise. He is an excellent passer who loves to sit deep and pull the strings, which is the simplest essence of the Busquets role. With just 12 months left on his contract and a clear stance that he will not be renewing, Amrabat looks likely to be sold this summer and will likely be available on the cheap as a result. Reports have suggested Amrabat is prioritizing a move to Barcelona over interest from a number of other suitors, so the Blaugrana may not even need to work hard to get this one over the line. As far as replacements for Busquets go, there are few players who look more suited for the role than Real Sociedad's Martínez Zubimendi. The 24-year-old is incredibly intelligent and looks exactly like the sort of player Barcelona want to build around, and club officials are well aware of that. They have been looking at Zubimendi for months, but all that research has unearthed a real problem: his release clause. Sociedad do not want to let him go and will therefore direct any shooters to his 60 million release clause, which is a reasonable figure for someone of Zubimendi's talent, but also wildly out of Barcelona's budget. If they can sell enough players to raise the money, or perhaps even offer those players to Sociedad in exchange, this is a deal worth pushing. Spanish sides are never scared to plug talents from South America, and that bravery should see them move for Barca's Alan Vereira, a composed defender who has already mastered the art of scanning. Vereira looks like a future superstar in the role. Barcelona could easily put the finishing touches on his game and turn him into an elite midfielder. He is obviously enormous an enormous risk, having never played outside of Argentina, but Vereira's play style is a fascinating one which echoes a lot of what fans have grown to love from Busquets. A number of teams from across Europe have taken notes of Vereira's skill set, and he may not be on the market for much longer. For a team in Barcelona's perilous financial position, this may be the final chance they have to sign Vereira.